Galaxy Note 20 is here, and hats off to the design team at Samsung. I think the design on the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra is up there. But at the price of $1,000, I really would have loved to see a 120Hz display on this device. But nevertheless, let me tell you why the Galaxy Note 20 is important. As usual, everything I'll be saying in this video is my opinion on the Galaxy Note 20 and isn't influenced by any manufacturing brand or any corporation. I have an obligation to give an unbiased review, and that's what you'll be getting in this video. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on notification, and let's begin. So the first thing you notice about the Galaxy Note 20 is the design. It's got a flat display panel and has a flattened top and bottom. And it comes with a satin textured back panel. And this gives the device a nice feel to the touch. I mean, it's just so satisfying and so reassuring. Even without a case, you kind of feel like your grip on the Note 20 is solid and won't be slipping off your hands anytime soon. We have Gorilla Glass 5 in the front of this device, and the back plate is made with a combination of glass and plastic. Again, I think this is cool. Your device is safer even when you accidentally drop it. You're not scared of the back panel shattering since it isn't glass. And then you have Gorilla Glass 5 on the front panel, which is quite strong and scratch resistant. So it's safe to say that this is one safe device in terms of build quality. So on my first day of getting the Note 20, I immediately wanted to try out the cameras. So I took the phone to the beach, and oh boy, was I pleased. Thanks to the triple camera setup consisting of a 12 megapixel wide angle optically stabilized camera, a 64 megapixel telephoto also optically stabilized, and a third 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. Results from these cameras were utterly impressive. I mean, I was blown away. You get almost perfect shots from the main camera. Dynamic range was on point. Color reproduction on this phone was stellar. And the overall crispness and clarity of the photos just points to the fact that Samsung learned from their past mistakes on the S20 Ultra and fixed most, if not all, of the issues here. One such issue that we had on the S20 Ultra was the focus hunting challenge on the S20 Ultra. The Note 20 absolutely crushes focusing, and it's got a much better dual pixel autofocus system in here. And boy, am I pleased, very pleased with the results. I had no problem capturing every moment at the beach, and the results can testify for themselves. Portrait shots were a joy to behold, and it's testament to Samsung's consistency in improving their camera results. Selfie shots were also beautiful, and this is a phone I can absolutely recommend if we were looking at just the camera. On the video side of things, this phone supports 4K 60 on the front-facing camera, and the rear does 8K at 24 frames per second. Videos look very sharp and had great dynamic range. I'll let the camera speak for itself. Here's a video I took at the beach. You let me know what you think. I rate the camera system on this phone an 8.9 out of 10. So now I want to talk about the elephant in the room, and that's the display.
One, two, three, go!
Now this is where a lot of reviewers felt like Samsung didn't do great on this phone. It's a 6.7-inch flat Infinity O Super AMOLED Plus display. It has an aspect ratio of 20:9. It's got a resolution of 1080p and refreshes at a rate of 60 times per second. This display is fantastic in itself. Great colors, deep blacks, fantastic viewing indoors and under direct sunlight. Watching movies and videos here just pops, and I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. The gripe here with reviewers is that it's a 60Hz display and that it still costs quite high. Although I would have loved to see a 120Hz display here, I do not think that this makes this phone any less. So what do I mean? Well, if you were to give a regular phone user two phones, one with 120 Hz and one with 60 Hz display, the truth is that they would hardly notice the difference until you point it out to them. Regular smartphone users aren't concerned with screen refresh rates, at least for the time being. In fact, they probably don't know what that is. They just want a phone with great looking display, great cameras, good performance, and great battery life. And talking about battery life and performance, the Note 20 comes with a 4,300 mAh battery, and my unit here has 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of UFS 3.1 storage. There's also an option for 128 gigabytes storage and 8 gigs of RAM. There's no SD card expansion slot here, which is kind of a bummer again, and one of the annoyances that reviewers out there had. And I also agree with them on this. I mean, this is $1,000 smartphone. People who buy this might want to hold on to it for an extended period, and in that time, say 2 to 3 years, they may have filled up the storage on their phone. So the need for an SD card expansion slots becomes necessary. The Note 20 Ultra has the option for an SD card expansion, so I really don't understand the rationale behind Samsung leaving that feature out on the Note 20. Anyway, performance was very decent on the Note 20. I have the Exynos 990 and Mali G77 GPU variants here, although in the US and Korea they get the Snapdragon 865 Plus, which is actually more powerful than the Exynos variant, but no need hammering on this, it's what it is. So performance was smooth, gestures were smooth, app opening speeds was also good. Basically what you'd expect in a flagship device. Gaming was also a breeze in this device. The phone handled all 3D games I threw at it with ease. I had no problems at all here. Now for the signature feature of every Samsung Note release, the S Pen. This year, the S Pen on the Note 20 is much improved with a 26 milliseconds delay, making writing on the Note 20 feel faster and smoother. This is a significant drop from the 42 milliseconds in the previous Note 10 series. This, however, does not compare to the insane 9 milliseconds you get on the Note 20 Ultra, thanks in part to that 120 Hz display panel on the Note 20 Ultra. You still have the usual Note features here with some new features including the ability to straighten text. Samsung also says you'll be able to sync your Samsung Note to Outlook's OneNote. The Note 20 also supports Samsung's DeX, although this year you can now do it without wires. If you'd like to see a review of me using Samsung's DeX wirelessly, do hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Overall, for $999, the Note 20 is quite good, and I absolutely love the cameras on this phone. I think Samsung could have done better with the pricing, seeing how you can already get phones with 120 Hz display and micro SD card expansion slots and even bigger battery for even less. Compared to the Note 20 Ultra, this phone isn't as glamorous, and I believe that Samsung did this on purpose, wanting more people to gravitate towards the Note 20 Ultra instead. And honestly, you wouldn't be disappointed if you did. I reviewed the Note 10 Lite not too long ago, and that phone is quite similar to the Note 20 in terms of its look and size. I'll be bringing you a comparison video of both devices soon to help you see how they differ. Guys, what are your thoughts on the Note 20? Do you think it's fair Samsung released a phone like this at that price point? And is the camera improvement on the Note 20 enough for you to upgrade? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section of this video. Do not forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.